On the vast wind-swept plains of Mongolia, a boy was born into hardship, betrayal, and survival. His name was Temujin. Raised among nomadic tribes where life depended on strength, loyalty, and endurance, his childhood was shaped by uncertainty. The world would later know him as Genghis Khan, the man who rose from exile to build the largest land empire in human history and reshape the course of the world forever. Temujin's early life was marked by relentless struggle. After his father was poisoned by rival tribes, his family was abandoned and left to survive alone on the harsh Mongolian steppe. Hunger became a daily enemy and violence a constant threat. These brutal conditions hardened him early, teaching him that survival required unity, discipline, and trust earned through action, not birthright. Captured as a young man and forced into servitude, Temujin tasted humiliation and powerlessness. But even in captivity, he observed human behavior, alliances, and weaknesses. His eventual escape became a turning point. From that moment on, he dedicated his life to never being powerless again. Slowly, he gathered followers who believed in his vision of unity over tribal division. As he grew into a leader, Temujin challenged ancient Mongol traditions. He broke rigid tribal hierarchies, promoting warriors based on loyalty, intelligence, and courage rather than noble bloodlines. This radical approach attracted outcasts, rivals, and ambitious fighters alike. Through diplomacy, strategic marriages, and decisive force, Temujin united the fractured Mongol tribes under one banner. In 1206, he was declared Genghis Khan, meaning universal ruler. With this title, a new empire was born. What followed was an expansion unlike anything the world had seen before. Genghis Khan transformed nomadic horsemen into a disciplined and highly mobile military force. His armies mastered horseback archery, communication through messengers, and psychological warfare. Speed became their greatest weapon. They struck unexpectedly, retreated strategically, and returned with overwhelming force. Cities that resisted faced destruction, while those that surrendered were often spared, a calculated strategy that spread fear faster than armies could march. Under his leadership, Mongol forces conquered vast regions across Central Asia, China, the Middle East, and Eastern Europe. His empire stretched from the Pacific Ocean to the edge of Europe, connecting civilizations that had never interacted before. Trade routes flourished, cultures collided, and the world became more interconnected than ever. Yet Genghis Khan was not only a conqueror, he was also an administrator and lawmaker. He introduced the Yasa, a legal code that enforced discipline, loyalty, and order while allowing religious freedom. Buddhists, Muslims, Christians, and others were permitted to worship freely, an unusual policy for the era. This tolerance strengthened his rule and reduced internal conflict. Trade along the Silk Road thrived under Mongol protection. Merchants, scholars, and diplomats traveled safely across continents, spreading technology, science, medicine, and ideas. The Mongol Empire became a bridge between East and West, accelerating the exchange of knowledge that would later shape the modern world. Genghis Khan died in 1227, but his vision survived him. His descendants continued his expansion, ruling vast territories for generations. Though his campaigns brought immense destruction, his influence reshaped global history in lasting ways.